Sponsored by Bet365.
Well, you think it's tense in the race for Europe, try being a fan of a team involved in the EFL playoffs. Tonight it's the turn of Lincoln City and Sunderland. It's right now on Sky Sports Football, 6 o'clock kickoff. 8:15, we've got two games for you from the Premier League. West Brom taking on West Ham, who's still fighting for Europe, and Liverpool hoping to clinch a place in the top four. They will leapfrog Leicester by winning against Burnley this evening. And these three games for you on the way in a moment. Spurs Aston Villa, Sky Sports main event. Everton Wolves, Sky Sports Premier League. Newcastle Sheffield United, Sky Sports Mix are up and running in just a moment.
At Bet365, we're always innovating, creating. It's this constant pursuit of perfection that brought you Bet Builder, live stream, in-play betting, and match live. It's the reason we're the world's favourite online betting company. Please gamble responsibly.
So Tottenham against
Get ready to
Aston
kick
is our
off.
focus here before those two games at 8:15 this evening. They have a top six finish in their hands, Jamie. Would you expect them to complete the business?
Yeah, I expect them to get 3 points today.
With Aston Villa tonight and Leicester away on the
Leicester's
final
a tough
day.
one on Sunday, but I think they can still do it. Harry Kane, obviously, from a personal point of view, will be eyeing that golden boot, little personal crusade with Salah, so that's going to be interesting to watch as well. And I mean, the fact that all this speculation won't bother me at all. He's just a unique player, unique character. He'll get on and do the business and show when how good he is to play.
Agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with it. I definitely agree with that. It's never nice coming out that sort of information, but it's tough for Spurs because they just need to get it over the line. The speculation coming out now is the wrong timing, but he's strong enough mentally to get this over the line. He's a fantastic player.
What a buzz with the crowd, the crowd being there as well.
Brilliant.
Even though it's 10,000, it still gives everyone a lift. You wouldn't see it in the games. People just run that bit further, that bit harder. Tackles are a bit stronger. It's great. It's what we want.
If this is to be his last game here, he will want to go out with a bang.
Of course he would, but I mean, I was watching Sky Sports News the other day, just seeing some of the goals he scored. It was the most incredible repertoire of goals. I mean, he doesn't know where the middle of the goal is. He only hits corners. It's frightening what this guy can do, and it'd be good because Tyrone Mings did well against him. Has had reasonable success against him certainly last year when they played against each other. So that's going to be a good battle. But I can't wait to see this tonight.
Also, the impact of returning Jack Grealish in the starting lineup with Aston Villa for the first time in 3 months this evening as well, and all in front of 10,000 fans at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and two more as well on the gantry. Chris Coleman and Rob Hawthorne.
His fans return. It could be just in time for farewells to personnel in their current roles, including caretaker manager Ryan Mason, who's won all three in charge here. Hugo Lloris has played in all of them. Indeed, he's played in every Premier League match so far. The back four has been stable, although Japhet Tanganga came in for the injured Serge Aurier for the win against Wolves and keeps his place. Harry Winks replaces Giovanni Lo Celso. His only previous start under Mason was in the Carabao Cup final. Stephen Bergwijn comes in for his 50th game for Spurs, his first league start in over 3
Bergwijn
months.
starting because he hasn't been
And is it
involved
really the last
last few
game here for
games.
Harry Kane? Much water has still to flow under the bridge, but for now, he's still very much the main man. If Gareth Bale is to play a farewell at the end of a loan from Real Madrid that started slowly, it will have to be from the bench. After an excellent start, Aston Villa's season is in danger of petering out. Dean Smith makes 3 changes after Emi Martinez conceded 3 goals in a defeat at Crystal Palace where they led twice. Courtney Hawes, who played instead of Tyrone Mings at Selhurst Park,
plays alongside him this evening, with Ahmed El Mohammadi dropping out. Douglas Luiz is another omission, as Marvellous Nakamba gets a recall. And after 2 appearances from the bench, on the road to recovery, Jack Grealish starts for the first time since being sidelined by a shin injury. Ollie Watkins leads the line, having scored in the 2 wins Villa have managed in their last 11 matches. This is the last game of Ross Barkley's loan in which he's eligible to play, but he's amongst the substitutes.
I take the knee to raise awareness.
To educate in the fight against racism.
In the fight against racial injustice. In the fight against inequality. This is not political.
This is not violent.
It's a peaceful act.
Powerful act.
It's a personal choice to show my support
For an equal society. To fight against all forms of discrimination.
I wish I was there in the stadium right now, because the atmosphere would have been like amazing.
Well, 10,000 in here as we take a step back towards
About to kick
normality.
off.
Harry Kane on the occasion of the 400th game of his club career, at a time when it appears he might be looking for a new one.
Come on, Spurs.
Well, Spurs have had an excellent record in this fixture in recent times. Villa have struggled to beat Spurs. They did 59 days ago when Tottenham achieved what turned out to be the last victory of Jose Mourinho's reign. How things have changed
So that
since
seems
then.
like ages ago.
It is good
Spurs
to have
throw.
the fans back, isn't it, Chris?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's, I think what we learned in the last 12 months, that one thing we do know for sure, that it is all about the fans, and football is not the same when the support's not in the stadium. And especially this stadium as well, Jim, is absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
It is, it's absolutely terrific, and the catering outlets were doing brisk business. This game taking place as it does tea time or supper time, depending which part of the country you live in. Here's Harry
Spurs
Kane.
just passing it around the back at the moment.
Now Toby Alderweireld.
It would be nice to see us get a bit forward in a second, or
Here is Harry Kane, very much the darling of the crowd, and they will be willing him to stay.
Spurs
We've seen
with a foul.
banners and posters being held up, urging him to stay.
Get a free kick.
It's been a tough season for Spurs, Rob, you know, especially for Harry. He's been here all his life, really, and now the uncertainty of is he staying, is he going? It's very, very difficult for the player. Of course, I'm very nervous. If you're a Spurs fan at the moment, you're going to be very nervous.
Well, he's not forgotten his humble beginnings. Harry Kane is the shirt sponsor of Leyton Orient, for whom he made his debut at Rochdale a decade ago. The kick aimed at him then is going to have to be retaken.
Moore.
Craig Paulson wasn't ready for it. So the man with whom Kane has linked up so effectively, especially this season,
So take a free kick again.
is going to take this kick.
That was worse than the first one.
This part cleared by Marvellous Nakamba. Tanganga looking to keep the pressure on Villa.
He's better than that, son. His delivery is normally good, and just a lack of concentration there. He's letting Villa off the hook.
Here is Jack Grealish.
Maybe I did well there.
Once attracted covetous glances from Spurs. They tried to sign him back in the summer of 2018.
What a signing that would have been.
But you know, Darren, you didn't spend that extra millions or whatever it was. Oh,
This
Spurs
is
will need hack.
Stephen Bergwijn
Bergwijn.
rolled across to Son, who's looking to link up with Dele Alli.
That didn't work out.
Like to see Dele Alli have a shot there, really. He's only 25 yards out. He's going for the little
Just
curving
Aston Villa
pass
free
over the
kick.
top, which is a real difficult execution. But I'll tell you what, player of visibility, 25 yards out. I'd like to see him have a shot there.
Well, the 3 goals that he has scored this season, Dele Alli, have all been in Europe. 250th game of his Spurs career tonight. And he hasn't scored in the Premier League for them since the last match before lockdown. That was a penalty at Burnley.
Not fair, he hasn't played that much this season, so...
Tell you what, he is a top player. Honestly, he's a fantastic player. And if he can, it's whatever he wants. If he wants a top career at a big club like Tottenham or someone else, he's certainly got the ability. The season got off to a horrendous start for him when he was substituted at half-time in defeat by Everton, and never really, after that, seemed to enjoy Jose Mourinho's faith. But Ryan Mason has invested plenty of faith in him since he took interim charge. Here's Tyrone Mings, who's forming a centre-back partnership today with Courtney Hawes, 2 left-footers in the centre of Villa's defence, with
Tottenham
Ezra
throw.
Quansah moved out to right-back. Yeah, like Courtney Hawes, I remember him some years ago when he was younger. And we looked at him when I was at Sunderland as maybe a loan deal, but we couldn't get him. But he's done really, really well since he's come into this Villa team. Both teams have made a habit this season of getting an early breakthrough.
Right, try to get Son in.
Here's
Bergwijn.
Stephen Bergwijn.
Kane.
Harry Kane with the layoff, but El Ghazi was on the scene first.
Brilliant there, defending from El Ghazi. Tracks already
That's
all the way
fine.
back. And it's hard for when you're an attacking player in those wide areas to do that run back, to do that defensive work. It's not easy, and he's kept his focus, and he's done a great job there for Villa, El Ghazi.
The club's second top
Around
scorer
5
this
minutes
season,
in.
behind Ollie Watkins, got another at the weekend at Selhurst Park. And for all the good starts that Villa have made in recent matches, they've not been able to hold on to leads, which is a problem that's afflicted Spurs all season.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
You know, it says a lot for you as a team when you go win 1-0, especially if you score early doors and you get hang on to that lead. It says a lot about you as
There's
a
a
team.
misplaced pass. Dele trying to get ball back.
Here's Nakamba,
Aston Villa still have it.
and now Jack Grealish, who went down
Grealish fouled.
easily there under the pressure of Harry Winks, but he has convinced the referee not to give him the free kick.
I mean, that was...
Harry Winks is smiling there. I think he's telling Jack Grealish to get up.
That was literally a little tap in the back.
I'm not sure whether Jack's he's got one over the referee there.
Winks is all smiles. There's Tanganga. And here is Target. So Ghazi's challenge on Tanganga just as he went to release it.
I like El Ghazi because
You like okay.
his work rate is really good. Every time I've seen him play, he always
Did he kick out at him?
He likes those 1v1 duels, whether he's in possession or
Yeah.
he's out of it.
He did kick him in the shin.
Full of enthusiasm for the game. I quite like El Ghazi.
Just been named in the extended provisional Dutch
Son?
squad ahead of the
Yeah.
Euros.
Toby? Is that
There's
regular?
Toby Alderweireld, who likewise has been, unsurprisingly, named in the Belgian party.
Yeah, he's a big player, Toby. I've got out for Tottenham and for Belgium with his experience and certainly the way both teams play. They want to build from the back, and he's very, very good
Regular.
in possession, and he's an excellent defender.
Here's Eric Dyer.
Trying to...
Clearance by Target. And the header back is from Nakamba to Remy Martinez, the former Arsenal goalkeeper, lost here with them in the derby he played back in July of last year. Here's Hawes. Down the line looking for Traore. It's Reguilon who steps in.
Reguilon stepped in, that was
Nakamba
good.
saw it get away from him. Bergwijn
Bergwijn here.
nicks it for Spurs.
Oh, what a goal!
What a powerful lead!
Poor Bergwijn.
Into there.
That was an amazing goal. For someone who hasn't scored all season, what a goal to get. And I was hoping that he would get a goal before the end of the season, and he just did that.
Bergwijn has given them cause to celebrate. Wow, what a finish from Steven Bergwijn that is.
For someone who hasn't scored all season, that is just amazing.
Made some great runs from outside to in.
So happy for him.
But this year, there's lack of movement really from the Villa strikers there. Kouniaus gives the ball away.
Wins it.
And look at Steven Bergwijn.
What a strike. What a strike, man.
And all he does is smash it as hard as he can, hits the target, and unfortunately Martinez has absolutely no chance. But look at this for Focus. He hits a target, it's as hard as he can, it's to the roof of the net, it's a superb finish.
The way he wins that ball and then finishes it, amazing.
Well, on the occasion of his 50th game for Tottenham, what a way to start it for Steven Bergwijn. Could have had 2 goalkeepers in there, 3 goalkeepers. When you get the ball from that distance,
He weren't keeping that. He weren't gonna. Goalkeeper, no chance saving that. There's just some strikes that you're like, you just have to hold your hands up. Right, here comes Sonny. He won't get there. That was a bit wild from Delhi there, a bit of a rugby tackle.
There was no movement, so he just chipped the ball, a straight ball forward.
And we're showing the goal again.
And he give the ball away, and then
Oh, what a,
you know, and then this happened.
can't get over that.
That is absolutely fantastic. That's Steven Bergwijn, brilliant.
Always coming up with these weldies.
Big goal for Spurs in the ambition that they're trying to achieve, because a victory would pretty much seal a top 7 place for them. Yeah, they need the 3 points there. They've done well here. They've won the last 3 games. And yeah, they need to get 3 points tonight. It's a big game for Tottenham, it really is. The ideal for them would be a Europa League place. Jury out on the Europa Conference League, which only starts next season and will be very much an unknown quantity of a competition. And I suppose
Yeah, the Conference League doesn't really excite me.
you don't really want that, of course.
You don't.
Want to
Another Spurs throw.
be certainties if they can.
Yeah, I don't really want Spurs in the Conference League.
Aiming for
I mean, it might be a trophy that we could actually win, but
man who is
yeah, no thanks.
charged with succeeding Jose Mourinho and steadying the ship to get them through to the end of this season. See John again there. You know what? Every time I watch him play, he's full of heart.
Oh, go on, Bert.
He's obviously a
Oh, that was-
talented kid, but his personality.
Tried, just couldn't keep hold of
I know we
it.
talk about Jack Grealish, and
Here
rightly
comes
so.
Delhi.
Jack's very much the conductor, but John McGinn,
He's going in with tackles. You've got to admit that.
personality
Showing.
in this team is
Right, Reece Gap.
first class. Well, did Maurice catch Ollie Watkins there? The striker is certainly asking the question. It was a long ball forward from Jack Grealish.
I don't think that's a penalty.
That created a little bit of uncertainty there for the Tottenham goalkeeper.
To me,
The season we've just had,
he's
made contact there.
He's
Even
con-
though he's trying not to, he still made contact.
there's contact there, but I don't think that's a penalty. I think the ball was gone. I don't think he would have gotten the ball.
The action of withdrawing himself. May well save.
To me, I don't think that's a penalty.
He's convinced he should have had a penalty, but he's not going to get it. The check is complete.
To me, that's not a penalty.
Well, I don't blame Dixon, honestly, because what's happened this year with VAR and the uncertainty.
To me, that's not a penalty.
But
But
we've seen them given in the past.
at least it's not
There was
given.
Contact definitely from Lloris on Ollie Watkins, so I can
Right.
see why Aston Villa are looking for a penalty. Well,
Yeah, but every contact
he is
in the
100%
box
convinced he's made his point
can't
to
always be a
Simon
penalty.
Cooper. I've heard him say a few
Because
times this season
football
that
is a
he's
contact
in
sport,
position
so
not
there's going to be
to think it is a
contact.
penalty. I don't think anybody does know.
If he came like flying out and took him out, then yeah, I'd get it as a penalty. But that, to me,
People say
not-
football's moved forward
not enough
and
to be a
it's, you know,
penalty.
it's evolving. I'm not sure in certain cases it is. You know, in some areas it's gone backwards. Here is Reguilon looking for Son.
So that's Spurs
Careful
foul.
there, especially House and
Son likes to run behind.
be because Son is making those outside to inside runs, and it's difficult for centre-backs to track them, because if you see him late and he gets a yard on you, you're not going to catch up with him. Son and Bergwijn have been trading positions as well. Switching flanks, Ali is slotting in behind Harry Kane.
You're busy night for Tyrone Mings and putting the house this evening.
Come on, Spurs.
Ready. Villa trailing here. This is Harry Winks. Now Højbjerg. Here's Ali. Højbjerg himself got a rare goal at the weekend when Spurs beat another side.
That's a nice ball, nice pass.
Tanganga,
We need a cross into the box. No, he's passing it. Got a cross into the box.
third one with a flick.
Oh, Regan.
In on it, but Traore got his frame in the way.
Right, it's Regalon.
Tottenham Hotspur there.
Regalon running.
Now
Matt.
around Esri Konsa for Sergio Reguilon. Konsa is actually a boyhood Spurs fan. Found himself boxed in there.
And it's Aston Villa
Yeah, no,
throw.
it's a cold there for Conte. He was waiting and looking for a bit of support. That'd be fair to him
Bright
as
start
well.
from
He
Spurs.
just kicked the ball out of play. He was holding on to it, using his body strength, looking for a pass. It didn't come, but nevertheless they've got the throw in.
Got throw in.
It's Konsa.
Another foul.
Upended by Ali.
I feel like he's going to get a yellow card at some point. I feel like maybe one more challenge and he could get a yellow, Delhi. Just got to be careful.
Well, this was a stadium built as an object for their fans to be proud of. They have about 2,000 here in when the tiered system was in place for the Arsenal game back
It's
in
good, Spurs winning the ball
December.
back.
It's an amazing stadium, absolutely amazing stadium. There's not many better than this. Playing football here every other week. It's not bad, is it?
They have chosen to have the supporters in the upper tier of the stand, which is where you can see the banners remaining on the lower tier. Which makes sense, I'm sure, to preserve the COVID protocols.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Here's Grealish.
Right, that's going to go on attack.
Now Anwar El Ghazi. Grealish providing with a cross, but just beyond the reach of Ollie Watkins.
Lovely cross there, Jack Grealish. He just delays the cross, he kicks on, he's going to hit it the first time. Just drifts into the back post, unfortunately. It's just too high for Ollie Watkins.
Bergwijn. It was an amazing strike.
Campbell. John McGinn.
So Villa just keeping the ball.
Here's
Let's be
Grealish.
careful here of Grealish.
Watson. McGinn scored Villa's opening goal once they got back into the Premier League, which was here. Despite scoring first, they didn't win that day. Kane scored twice late on to earn Spurs the 3-1 victory at the start of last season.
What's my prediction for this game? 3-1.
To last season, it really is. Some of the signings Dean Smith's made have been absolutely first class, really have been. It looks like they enjoy playing with Villa. They accept the challenge. There's a lot of pressure when you play for Aston Villa. It's a big club. They expect a lot. But they've
Right.
been excellent this season, Villa.
Right, Aston Villa with the
Grealish
ball.
very much one of their own. Now Ollie Watkins, one of those summer recruits.
Right,
Watkins
block it.
trying to get around Reguilon, moving into an area that Traore was close to profiting from.
Right.
Great
Block
play
that,
there,
block
Ollie
that.
Watkins. He delays the pass to Konza because to be fair to Son, he's tracked him and he's blocked that pass off. But look, he's got that presence of mind. He's just having another extra touch and then crack it across the 6-yard box. But there wasn't enough other players in there. But Ollie Watkins again, he's done an excellent season here.
There's Watkins again, finding Bertrand Traore. This is Grealish, where he got
Gonna have a strike.
man out to his left.
Grealish just gone wide to the post.
Yeah, you can see there Eric Dyer's having words with Harry Winks because Eric Dyer, the centre back, saying the shield in front of himself and
Toby Alderweireld, his centre-half partner, is not good enough at the minute because Jack Grealish is getting in
It
that
seems
space
like
in front of the centre-backs.
there's a hole in the
As a
midfield
centre-back,
with
you don't
wings
want that to
there.
happen, nor does Jack Grealish. I promise you. So I think Eric Dyer is asking for a bit more protection from the two central defensive midfield players for Tottenham. Well, no doubt,
Nothing wrong with
they
that.
missed Jack Grealish in the time that
They're definitely a different team with Grealish on the pitch.
with that shin injury. 14 games that he hadn't started prior to this one. But whether with this game and a
It's
home
a
match
bit
against Chelsea at the weekend to
Ball went.
build him up for
It's a bit
England,
too
assuming he
long.
squeezes into Gareth Southgate's squad, which he should do now. It's extended to 26. Yep, I think that Jack will be.
Yeah, I think like Grealish should be in the Euro squad. If not, then I have no idea what Southgate's doing. Because there's no way he can not include him.
He really has stepped his game up, and you know, when he's fit, he could do England good as well. He's had a bit of a rest with this injury. He could be, you know, absolutely flying in the summer. Into score on his England debut. Here's Esri Konsa.
Right. Kick it away.
Here's Watkins again.
Watkins on the ball.
Since Tottenham have scored, really, it's Villa the one who have stepped up. You know, they're putting the
We
pressure
need
on.
to-
They're playing with a bit more heat than Tottenham at the minute. Looks like they're happy to be 1-0 up Tottenham, and you know, they just lack
We just
a
step
little
up
bit
a
of
bit.
penetration. Here's El Ghazi. Grealish. Playing it across. Oh, it's a Reguilon!
Oh my! It's an own goal by Reguilon.
It's a horror moment for Sergio Reguilon. Villa are back in it, but it's Spurs who've got them level. Well, who's coming ever since Tottenham have scored? It's been up all Aston.
I don't know what he's doing.
They're the team, like I just said, that put the pressure
His
on
first
them.
goal is an own goal. How is?
First spring in their step, and Tottenham really haven't come out since they've scored.
What was he doing?
I
haven't got a clue what he was doing there.
1-0. We always say 1-0's never enough, but that's a.
But we're just
That's
putting him
a
back in
horror-
it. That
horror goal for Sergio Reguilon.
I feel so bad for him, but
Slashed at the
it's
ball.
just.
You always tell young defenders when you're coaching, certainly in the box, don't slash, don't swipe at it. You want clean contact, and unfortunately that's gone in the back of the net, and that's a horror goal for Sergio Reguilon. And to be fair, Villa look like the team that are going to get the next goal, and they've got it. Real head-in-hands moment for Sergio Reguilon.
Right, come on.
And immediately was conceded. There was a rise in the level of noise from the fans here, as though they were trying to lift their players.
Come on,
There have
Spurs.
been signs that Villa were getting ready to recover. I don't understand, because they
I feel so bad for him,
they were
though.
playing well. They were playing with a good team, Tottenham. And as soon as they scored, that changed. And like I said earlier, it's a big
It's just a
game for
common
Spurs. They've got to
theme.
win it.
I'm losing the ball here.
Konsa.
All my predictions on.
Tyrone Mings. Despite conceding in the first 10 minutes,
Come on,
been allowed to take it
Spurs.
since.
Just need to step it up a bit
Ali.
and get back into the rhythm we had at the beginning of the match. Well, that just whips an Aston Villa.
This is Winks. Now Reguilon.
I hope Reguilon can make up for that mistake.
Ali.
Get a goal in the right net, and then, you know,
Højbjerg. Toby Alderweireld here scored an own goal at Villa Park last season, but also scored at the right end.
I remember that.
We'll be hoping that that kind of history repeats itself.
Too long again. Passing's been a bit off.
We're better from Spurs there. They've got 3 extra passes. But I swear, since they scored, they never got 5 or 6 passes together, and that's not like Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, I don't want to keep seeing his own goal.
Horror goal for Sergio Reguilon. I'm sorry for him, because you know, he's trying his best. And
He's trying to clear it, but it just got it all wrong.
With his wrong foot, his right foot, obviously, he's predominantly left-footed, and that's gone horribly wrong for him.
Just hope he doesn't let it affect him.
And it's a relief for that man, Nakamba, whose loose touch had led to Spurs' goal. It was his cross, from which Reguilon was unchallenged, that the own goal came.
Right.
And it's Ollie Watkins!
Oh,
It's blocked by Dyer, but onto
get
it is John McGinn.
Right, we need to
Now Grealish.
block it.
There's Al-Ghazi, back from target. Grealish. And McGinn!
Oh, begin with a shot.
Well, at the moment, Aston Villa are winning that midfield battle because Thierry Højbjerg and Harry Winks have been really dragged all over the pitch. And the space in there.
I think
Jack
we need
Grealish
Ndombele
is
Celso
taking
in the
care of
middle
it,
there.
and he's causing all sorts of problems. As is John McGinn. And Ollie Watkins really,
That's a big block.
on another day,
That
he's
wasn't-
probably in the back of the net there, but it's all Aston Villa at the moment.
Like, we started well. It's got a goal. I guess you could say sat back a bit. And now we've got to come out again.
Over the last 10 minutes, the visitors. Reguilon's own goal has given.
Yeah, do we have to keep mentioning that?
Alderweireld. There's Winks. This is Son.
Oh, that's a good ball. Free kick. To Spurs.
Upended by John McGinn.
Playing 25 minutes, yet to see Kane, Ali and Son linking up in any type of movement. And normally when they play together, there's a lot of that one-touch passing, quick movement where the opposition can't get close, but they've yet to link up these three.
Headed by Ezri Konsa. It was an awkward fall from him as well.
So now they get Aston Villa get a free kick.
They really can't afford to drop points to fulfil their European ambitions. They'll have West Ham, who play later, Everton, who are playing simultaneously, snapping away at their heels. A win would do the job, really, of getting them in
Yes,
the
we know
top
this.
7.
We need a win. 3 points is a must.
Everton were not to win their game.
Come on, Tottenham.
This season as well, you want to finish on a positive, of course you do, but it's not right now in this game. But you wouldn't think it really, you'd think it was Aston Villa that were looking for that top 6 spot.
What happened?
Here's Jack Grealish. Spurs were looking for a free kick there. It's been overlooked.
I'm not going to get it. Grealish. Right, Lloris holds on to it.
Well, he keeps picking the ball up, Jack Grealish, and he's attacking from the left-hand side, cutting inside, and he's doing that at will. And Tottenham need to take care of it. The two holding midfield players, Højbjerg and Harry Winks, need to be aware of that. He's just getting too much possession at the moment, Jack Grealish.
At one stage, with the way they started the season, Villa themselves had hopes of
It's been cut out by Aston Villa.
limiting their ambitions now as the top half finish, and even that is unlikely. They would need 2 wins.
We need to get that. We need to win. This midfield battle is not getting won.
Swing along the way.
Traore there, he's had 3 Tottenham players around him and they've not laid a glove on him. He's dancing on the ball and they've not laid a glove on him.
Again, trying to angle them through for Ollie Watkins, but it was Eric Dyer who stepped in. Here's Ali.
Right,
Now Tanganga.
Spurs on the attack.
Højbjerg. Reguilon.
Very reactive Tottenham at the moment in their build-up play again. They've got the ball speed slow movement.
We need to speed it up.
And Villa now get all players behind the ball, they're all in good positions, and it's difficult now for Tottenham to find that forward pass because the ball speed in their build-up play is too slow.
Villa are going back to the old ways of trying to frustrate the crowd. We haven't had that element in games up until now.
teams have generally been very successful during the behind closed doors era, but you can just sense a little bit of the frustration amongst the returning Tottenham supporters.
Well, if you're a Tottenham fan, it's been a year that you're going to be very frustrated, very disappointed, because at one point they were top of the league. I think after 10 or 15 games,
Stop mentioning things like that.
Great promise, and then chasing the Champions League, then the semi-final, the European competition, which they never showed up in. That's very disappointing to be a Tottenham fan. Then it's all this stuff about the European
Get the ball back.
which was very, very obviously negative. And as we
Come on, that's better.
I understand why they're disappointed.
That is 1-1. Reguilon scored an own goal.
Stupid woman.
Shh.
Son, who nicked it away from him, thought he himself was clearly fouled by Ollie Watkins.
Nowadays, that's a foul, yeah. I don't really blame. Nowadays, that's a foul.
After their dismal exit from Europe in Zagreb, that Spurs got back on track by winning at Villa Park.
Bewildering, really. You know, it's to be at that stage of a European tournament, a huge chance to progress, and they just never showed up.
The Europa League, the next season,
That's better. Come on.
sides again, but they do really need the 3 points.
Oh, come on.
As fan Steve
Oh,
Bergwijn.
I couldn't keep hold of it.
Great pass from Harry Kane. And when Harry Kane comes short, he's looking for Steven Bergwijn
Try and
to
control
run
that a
in
bit better.
behind, or Dele Alli to run in behind. Because Harry Kane
You've
comes
got the
short,
pace to run in behind.
Steven Bergwijn comes short, Dele Alli comes short. It's easy for Villa then because there's no threat behind. So when they see Harry Kane coming towards the ball, one of those players
Aston
or
Villa
Son,
free
they need
kick.
to make that run in behind. That's what stretches the play, and that's what opens the space up for them.
Deeper role was one that evolved really under Jose Mourinho. Is it one that you've been happy to see with his development, or would you rather just see him in and around the box?
I think he's such a good player. When he comes deep, he's got the talent to get turned and hit that last pass and put somebody in. He's got that creativity.
That was a
Or
foul.
you can receive it on it. You can receive the last pass and score. I think that's why he's talked about as one of the best strikers in the world.
So about 15 minutes to go to half time.
My point is, when he does come short, he needs an option of somebody running in behind, and those options is only
He needs to
from
keep
Dele Alli,
too slow on the ball.
or Son.
Divers on the ball. He needs to play a bit faster.
Telepathic at times. Produced anything in this game yet?
Honestly, yeah. Sorry to interrupt you there. But when they're on strong, Harry Kane and Dele Alli and Son, and they're linking up together in that one-touch passing that we've seen so many times, it's almost unstoppable. I mean, at the minute they look nowhere near it. But
No, they're not doing it.
those dizzy heights, it's
Right, come on.
A lovely touch from Kane to get away from Courtney Walls. It was Bergwijn he was looking for that time, but it was anticipated well by the Villa goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's done really well, Martinez, since he's come in from Aston. He's had a great season at Villa, and another huge signing.
Right, don't let him pass. That's better. Right, come on. Who are you passing to? Stop giving the ball away.
Target has been a very consistent performer for
Don't win the ball back just to lose it again.
Yeah, next one, that left back. Lovely left foot. Positionally, he's good. He's not the quickest, I don't think, over 10 yards, but positionally, he puts himself in good positions.
again.
That's better. Cut it out.
Well, West Ham very much in the mix for Europe, and we'll be seeing how they get on later at West Brom tonight from 8 o'clock, Sky Sports Premier League, with Chelsea upping the ante in the place for a Champions League place. Liverpool needing a win really at Burnley to keep their destiny in their own hands.
Come on.
That comes up live as well.
Trying to win the ball. Right. Get it back. Come on.
Harry Kane again from a deep line position, looking
Oh,
for
Son.
the man with whom he has such a good understanding. Son
Aston Villa.
was dealt with
Read
well.
that.
Great defending, Courtney Walls. He gets himself a good
Come on,
break
get the
early in
ball.
there.
McGinn in trouble.
Come on.
Giving away to Pierre-Emile
Come on,
Højbjerg.
pass.
McGinn trying to
Mings rather trying to make the angle more difficult for him.
Well, we've just seen both Aston Villa centre-backs at their best. Tyrone Mings-Evans, great defending, doesn't
Right, get the
go to
ball
ground,
back.
stays on his feet, sees out the danger. Before that, Courtney House was superb defending. Brilliant from the Villa centre-back.
Here is John McGinn.
Another strike from John McGinn.
That would have been some response to having given the ball away at the other
Yeah, I
end.
agree with that. Like, Jose didn't deserve to be sacked when he was. I definitely think he probably caused some problems, but he wasn't the main problem at Spurs. We know it's the players. Certain players that are just not good enough.
Because he is such a driving
And it's like John
force
McGinn has a problem
at this
down.
Villa midfield. It will be an area of concern for Dean Smith.
Might not be too serious, but we'll
The
see.
man who's been named in Scotland's squad today for the Euros has got a bit of a problem. 30 days to go to that huge game in which you can happily watch as a neutral, Chris, England-Scotland.
Yes, yeah, it'll be watching. It'll be interesting to see that one.
Looks like it's going to be okay.
It really is, and it's such a I'm delighted with Scotland because they qualified it. It's such a shame though the Tartan Army won't be there in force because there's nothing like that. Some sight to see that, but nevertheless, it's going to be an exciting summer for Scotland.
Could be McGinn against Mings at those Euros. Potentially against Jack Grealish too.
Yeah, John McGinn, the last 2 or 3 seasons, he's just got better.
So McGinn's back on.
This year as well, I've watched him quite a lot, and I've been so impressed with him.
We need to play a bit faster, because all this slow passing is not. It's just making Aston Villa read it easily.
You won't like seeing John McGinn sitting down there rubbing his knee.
Well, he's back on now. Here's Dyer. Now
He's saying that Villa are only back in the game because of the own goal. It's not like they've had chances, but
here's Kane.
it wasn't
Kane there in the
big
centre.
chances, if you know what I mean.
Late from Steven Bergwijn making that run. Harry Kane there is in a holding midfield position for Tottenham receiving it. And what is that? He needs Dele Alli to make that run in behind. Or he needs
You need someone to make the run and making the.
As he puts his head up and receives it, that run's going to be happening, and it's not.
Why has he been so slow kicking the ball out? Winks on the ball. That was a foul.
It's a free kick in his favour.
Winks hasn't been that impressive so far.
Battle developing between Winks and Grealish, which
I mean, when Grealish play, you don't really want Winks in there. You want someone like the Celso or like Ndombele. I just think replace Winks with Ndombele or Celso. Then I think you'll get someone who's more who's able to keep the ball. And I definitely like if Bale could come on as well. He could definitely provide that threat up front as well.
Gareth Bale has had a decent reception from the crowd here. Who
Aston
will
Villa on the ball again.
be willing to
We need to be
see him in
careful
action
because
at some point.
you can just see them getting one of these chances they've had on target. Another foul.
Tanganga here has left his mark on Jack Grealish.
He was coming in to win the ball.
Nowadays that's seen as a foul, obviously, and he has got the ball, but he's got the play as well.
Don't get it, if you win the ball, why is it a foul?
That probably happens to Jack Grealish half a dozen times a game. I think he's used to that, Jack.
The way I see it, if you win the ball, it shouldn't be a foul.
Here's Target with a free kick. Still a bit of a smack going on here between Grealish and Tanganga. That's what
A bit of
started it off
feistiness
anyway,
going
he
on.
awarded the free kick, but actually it's Bergwijn who's got involved with it this time.
I wonder what's being said.
So Craig Dawson just
Probably not something
intervening to make
appealing.
sure the unpleasantness doesn't get out of hand. Target with the kick,
Free
all the way across to Ezri Konsa.
Oh, Ezri comes over header at the back post, but
Two minds there as to whether
heads over, fortunately for Spurs.
He's got to head that back towards that far stanchion. Always head it back the way it came. Great ball in from that target. He's got free header there. He's got to do better there. Rises well enough, but he's got up them shoulders pointing at that far stanchion.
Something needs to be said at half time if things don't change, because from the start we were having to now, Regulon differing on the ball. Regulon. Oh my god, seriously. What is Regulon doing? Just don't get what he's doing. I just don't get what he's doing.
Fantastic. Closes Regulon down twice and creates a chance out of nothing for Ollie Watkins and a chance for his team.
Something needs to be changed at half time. It's not a good half of Regulon. 2 mistakes, and they've both consulted into 2 goals. It's not. We need to turn this around.
We never know when you arrive in the Premier League. We know now with this boy, he's very much a Premier League striker. Well, delight for the Villa manager. The man, of course, who he does
And they basically
so well.
just got us 2 goals from mistakes from Regulon.
It's been a tough 45 minutes, well, 40 minutes for Sergio Regulon. It really is. The own goal was unfortunate.
But that,
With that, I think he's had 2 chances to get rid of the
just clear it. Just don't try and pass it in that situation, because it's obviously going to get a touch off a player and cause that kind of situation, which is done. We need to do something here, because this is not. Right, come on, that's better. Tanganga win the ball there. But just. If we lose this game, then we're not going to finish in top 6, or we're not going to get European football. Oh, what are you doing? Are you giving the ball back? Seriously, what are you doing? You're playing like this, why?
But it was such a purposeful, positive start by Tottenham that the fans here are really concerned about the way things have splintered since then. Well, there's a lot of uncertainty, isn't there, at the moment at Tottenham, unfortunately, and that's the way it looks in this first 40 minutes anyway, in this performance. Villa have had a very unhappy habit in recent times of dropping points from winning positions.
I'm sick and tired of them losing the ball. And now they get another. He's going to get a yellow card.
Still ended up losing at Crystal Palace.
Just don't know what he's doing.
Esque challenge from the cup final in the early 90s, where I think he did it on I can't remember who the tackle was on, but Gary Charles, was it? Gary Charles, it was excellent, great memory, and could have hurt his knee there. Hoiberg gets booked for it, and rightly so, but I think he's hurt himself. So double consequences here for Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, an injury.
If he's injured, then that's it.
I think he'd be looking to get in half time. Well, all the Tottenham players are looking to get in half time. Have a little chat with each other, because for what they're chasing, and they're chasing something, this 42 minutes has not been good enough so far. But like you say, they started off first 5 or 10 minutes up until they scored with real purpose, and they've gone downhill since. And that man has got a bit of a nightmare, really. This was their second goal.
Just don't.
Double attempt to get it clear, failing to do so, and punished.
Yeah, you know, and it's such a shame for him because he's a good player, so he's a regular, obviously. Like the Tottenham, he's not a good player, but, you know, he's been involved in both goals there, directly involved in that.
So it looks like Hojbjerg's going to come back on.
The Europa League is the aim for Spurs. It's a competition that Reguilon actually won on loan at Sevilla last season. But at the moment, those hopes have been in that competition. But Tottenham are under threat.
Wasn't Aston Villa throw?
What we do know about Tottenham is if they do decide to go through the gears a little bit and put the foot in the gas, then Aston Villa could be in a little bit of trouble because they've certainly got the players to win any game at this level.
Doesn't seem like they're playing for the fans at the moment, which seems a bit.
Here's Target.
Stop.
Decent
Get the
run
ball
from
back.
Target.
Right, now clear it. Where are you going?
Dele Alli. Here's Hawes.
Right, come on.
Here's Bergwijn.
Why? Just keep losing the ball.
Grealish, whose tackle won the ball back for Aston Villa. Here's El Ghazi, stolen away from him by Dele Alli. Spurs looking to break quickly, but again, it
Just
doesn't come to fruition.
No, they're not really asking any questions, any difficult questions of the Aston Villa defensive unit. Really not. They're lacking ideas at the moment at Tottenham. And, yeah, Aston Villa are comfortable, really.
Hojbjerg.
where's Reguilon?
There's Reguilon looking for a more positive
Come on.
moment, finding Son. Reguilon again.
Come on, mate.
Here's Hojbjerg.
Right. Come on. Put them
Son,
together.
Alli.
Dele. Come on.
Comes back off John McGinn.
What will do? So they put all men behind the ball.
Son. Winks.
Kane.
There are 3 added minutes
3 added minutes to
in this first
get
half.
an equaliser.
Kane,
Who's there?
Bergwijn.
Come on.
Kane trying to shrug off Tyrone Mings.
Come on, Tanganga.
Here's Hojbjerg.
Oh, what? Why?
Away by him to
Just give it the.
John
He's got to be
McGinn.
careful here.
Villa looking to mount another attack. The man to carry the ball for them as ever is Jack Grealish.
Right, come
who's
across
made up a
and get the
lot of
ball
ground.
back.
Okay, from Jack Grealish.
Now the Cameron, this is Traore.
Don't let him have a shot. What are? Why are you letting? Oh my God.
Stole it back in the end.
Done brilliant
What
there,
are they
Traore.
doing? He was held there. That's got to be yellow card.
Wants too many touches. It's like schoolboy football in the end. It's got to be a bit more clinical there, Traore. That's great.
That's got to be a yellow card. No.
Again, no goal from Jack Grealish, wasn't it? Getting his team up the pitch.
Mings has given away a free kick. He argued his case there against
No
a
case.
player that he'll be expecting to be alongside this summer.
Come on.
Winks stumble.
Winks, what are you doing?
Get back here for Aston Villa.
Oh my God.
Finishing the half brightly. It's Grealish. El Ghazi.
Oh, thank God he missed that.
Anwar El Ghazi. who's
Right,
normally
get
been
Winks
so
off. I'm
good
sorry,
at
but
football this
no.
season.
Winks off, and Dombele looks so on. Well, it looks like he's injured anyway, but
That position,
just get him off the
again,
pitch.
Aston Villa, like a knife through butter. The regain in a real dangerous setting for Tottenham. It's 4v3. Lovely weighted pass from Jack Grealish, and you expect El Ghazi to at least hit the target, and he's got that wrong, unfortunately. But again, Tottenham losing the ball in the dangerous area because they want more time than what Aston Villa are allowing them in their own half, Tottenham at the moment, and they keep giving the ball away. They keep giving Aston Villa chances to run at the heart of that Tottenham defence, and you know this could be more than 2-1 with the chances Villa have had.
Just I don't know what he's doing.
Well, this was the moment that Harry Winks picked up his injury. There was no award of a free kick for it. Hence the move which ended with El Ghazi's off-target effort.
I mean, look at that. We've had 2 attempts, they've had 9.
Of those 11 attempts, the last 9 have been Aston Villa's.
Yeah, they really have dominated. The
Well,
last
I don't...
30 minutes anyway, they've dominated this.
We need that... Oh. Seriously, what are we doing?
Here's Ollie Watkins.
Right, Louise, get that.
Clevier coming across. Winks.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
And Watkins is in again.
Get it.
Galleries, but Watkins
Oh my
tries to
god.
react. And in the end, it's Eric Dyer who has to fling himself at that
Stop.
to fend Villa off.
Yeah, it's Villa smell blood. Because Tottenham are void of ideas at the moment. They're running up blind alleys and giving the ball away. They've done it 3 times in that same
I
area.
just don't
They're giving the
get
ball away.
it.
And this boy, Ollie Watkins, look, he makes it 3. He's onto it again. But Tottenham at the moment in 6s and 7s. And it really is at the minute, Villa playing with a vibe. Tottenham don't have a vibe. And, you know, they want to get in, hopefully, here at Tottenham when it's only 2-1.
Right.
Traore takes the corner short to Jack
Oh,
Grealish.
seriously.
Bertrand Traore
Oh
is
my
away from Reguilon.
god.
It's a bend one. It's cleared by Alderweireld.
Right, I'm glad it's half time.
For the returning fans,
Because
they're
this is
putting
not good
them off
enough.
at half-time. It started so well for them in the first 10 minutes when Bergwijn powered them ahead. But Spurs remarkably have dissolved since then. It's been a personal nightmare for Sergio Reguilon. A horrible miss kick led to an own goal for the equaliser. Twice he tried to clear it in the build-up to the second when it eventually broke to Ollie Watkins, who put his team 2 on ahead, and it could have been more at half-time.
Spurs going to finish below Arsenal and the Hammers. I'd say it's more likely to finish below West Ham, but Arsenal... I mean, Arsenal are Arsenal. I'm sure they're going to lose a game, so I doubt Spurs are going to finish below Arsenal.
It's the final day of the Premier League.
And there's like, what, 4 points? We're 4 points ahead. So we win this game. Like, I'd say win this game, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. But say we win this game, then I don't think... So that'd be 7 points on us though. We just need to win this game and then finishing below Arsenal. It's not going to happen.
Electric and hybrid range. Kia, movement that inspires.
Gillette Pro Blade, designed with our sharpest blades and a pivoting flex ball that responds to contours for incredible
Newcastle
closeness.
beating Sheffield United. What's others? Scores.
Your face says so
So
much
Everton
without saying
Wolves
a
at
word.
half time it's 0-0.
Trust your shade to our best and put your best face forward. Gillette, the best a man can get.
And then Newcastle beating Sheffield United. Then we're currently losing to Aston Villa.
And as legal breakdown experts, we've expertly created our Rescue Me app, so you can track us as we come to your rescue.
It's not the welcome home fans were expecting, obviously.
Location, which is
Let's just try and think about this for a sec. So there's been a mistake from Dyer, which luckily didn't result in a goal. Reguilon, obviously their own goal is unfortunate, it's not like entirely his fault. But the second goal, I have no idea what Reguilon was doing. Just clear it. Just clear it. Just not that hard, just clear it. Like, you might lose the ball, yeah, but if you kick it upfield, then there's less chance of you getting a goal scored against you, which... And like, he decides to try and pass it when there's literally Aston Villa players all around him. You know it's going to be cut out, so I have no idea what he's doing there. And Winks, God, I have no words for Winks. You just need to get him off the pitch because, you know, I didn't have a problem with him starting. As long as he put in the performance, but obviously he's not doing it, so he needs to be subbed. Can't really say much about Bergwijn because he scored an amazing goal, and I was, you know, I was happy about that, and I thought we were going to move, like, get that goal and, you know, go for another one, but no. Son, you know, he's been running, hasn't really been able to get into the game. Delhi's had a few moments here and there, but he's mostly been giving the ball away as well. He has been winning it back, but then losing it again, so it's not been great from Delhi. Kane, not been really involved, not really that much. He's in the attacking sense, he's just, yeah, I would say Højbjerg, he's been alright. Yeah, he's been alright. There's not really been much. Well, apart from he's had to deal with Grealish quite a bit, and he's done well against him at times, but most of the time, just, you know, what it is, what it is. Who else? Yeah, I've already spoken about. Toby, I feel like he's probably one of the best players. Tanganga, he's done alright. Lloris, he couldn't say that. He tried to say that Redmond own goal, couldn't do it, but Watkins won. Can't really do much about that. I think that's everyone. I think. Yeah, it just need to improve the second half. Take off Winks, bring on Endo below on the south side, please. Just bring on one of them.
Spurs delighted to have fans back in their stadium so they can roundly boo them off at half time. They're 2-1 down against Aston Villa and started pretty well.
Yeah, but you know, a good start. 8 minutes in, this is exactly what you want to do. You're on the front foot. It's a really good goal from a player we've not seen a lot of this season, Bergwijn. He does well there, he just takes it off Nakamba. McGinn tries to come across, and he just unleashes that right into the top corner. It's a really good piece of play, shows tremendous strength. And then once he gets through, he just thinks, I'm not going to place it, no point, I'm just going to smash it as hard as I can, right in the top corner. Beautiful, this is good. He bounces McGinn, Nakamba then tries to rectify his mistake, bounces it off him as well.
See, that's how you want to play.
Bang. Brilliant goal.
How Bergwijn got that.
Spurs should settle down, but after that they've been so poor.
How do you explain what happened after that point, Mike?
It's unexplainable at times, to be honest.
I can't explain it.
He's gone with his wrong foot, and what a finish that is.
It's not
I don't want to say what a finish.
That's definitely up there with the best. It's comical to say the least. So he's a good player, but he's just having one of them days.
But the keeper do it better for him here.
Maybe,
Just have a look where he's going
the
into the net.
The keeper
do a bit better.
Keeper's not expecting it, is he? So he's...
Yeah, but dude, that's what you would go for, isn't it? You've got to expect it.
I know, yeah. It could have been a more alive, but...
And does Reggie get caught again?
Yeah.
It's just... We've all been there. When you have one of them halves, it's just... I mean...
You just cleared it.
As bad as that. I think I've scored one in my career, but...
Yeah, we're looking for it right now.
Poor technique, he's falling over on his wrong foot. But then the second goal as well, you know, this is a
This
poor
is
piece of
worse.
play.
This is probably
His head's
worse
in tumble dry by this point.
than the
He doesn't
first
know what
one.
he's doing. He's going to play that one up the line, he gets caught. Okay, that's fine. But once it comes back to you, get it out on your left foot again. Do not play it inside and get caught again. And it's a really good piece of play by Villa, who, by the way, I was spoken a lot about Spurs. Villa have been excellent in this first half. Should have had a penalty as well.
But look at Watkins when he received it. He's always working so hard for the team. First one, heads it down. They think he's going to go, he just goes to near post, and that's a cool finish under that. But you see Reguilon giving the ball away. But let's not take anything away from Watkins.
I think Roy Keane's not here.
I know, you've been getting slaughtered. But he's a great finish.
He's taking really well.
Villa fully deserve that. After a slow start, they've been the best team.
Spurs have had 59% possession in that first half, just 2 attempts, and all of the last 11 attempts have been from Aston Villa, and all that after Bergwijn put Spurs in front. But since then, it's been one-way traffic, a horror for Reguilon, but once
I'll
or
be back.
twice, and
I'm
Watkins
just going to go to the toilet before the second half starts. But yeah.
Meet the Mazda SUV range, including the highly acclaimed CX-5, the CX-30 with Mazda M Hybrid, and the all-electric Mazda MX-30, all available with 0% APR.
smoky, tasty flavour you get in a Whopper.
Yeah,
That's not smoke,
it is.
that's liquid. It's like liquid smoke. They get it from the internet on the computer. And every morning somebody just dips the beef into its own smoky little beef bath.
No secrets. It's just fire. Burger King.
Your next great escape is closer than you think. So when you're ready for your next trip, search holiday homes, apartments, hotels, and more. Then just book with a flexible cancellation option for that extra peace of mind. Find your perfect stay at booking.com.
Why not be your own boss, they say. It will be great, they say. You know complicated. Here's simple. Car payments made simple with Summer. No monthly costs, no binding contract.
Did you know your favourite food and drinks may be eating your enamel, causing it to weaken in the long term?
Hi, Liverpool support here, but just have to admit Spurs are shit. Correct. I'm just going to let you know, correct you for a sec. See, I wouldn't say as a team we are. I'd say just certain individuals that are shit. Winks being one of them. He just can't be consistent with his performances. Dyer, we know this. From Dyer, he makes mistakes. He hasn't cost us a goal. Where do I think Spurs are going to finish? I'd say if we don't win this game, then potentially 7th or 8th. But I think if we win this game, that's if 6th. If not, 7th, 8th. Kane will leave. Obviously, I feel like quite a few players who would leave if we end up finishing like 7th or 8th. 6th is obviously not good enough, but anything below that, then I don't blame them. You just can't blame Harry Kane living. Can't just blame. No, I don't blame Harry Kane for leaving if he does leave. Like, no, I don't think that's why we're playing bad. Because just certain individuals, but I wouldn't blame him if he does leave. And I'm not saying he's the reason we're losing this. We're losing it because we can't defend and we keep making mistakes. That's literally it. It's not because of the attackers. I mean, at this point, I'll be surprised if Son doesn't decide, you know. Maybe it's time I go. Wouldn't surprise me. Don't want him to leave? Nope. But, you know, at this moment in time, I can't see it getting any better.
This is just what you've been waiting for.
I'm really not looking forward to the second half if we're going to play the same.
Two highlights of the Sporting Canada coming your way.
I've got to say, if Winks doesn't come off at half time, then I'm going to lose my mind.
And also starting tomorrow, the practice sessions of the
I'll literally lose my mind if Winks is not removed.
One goal elsewhere in the Premier League so far this evening. It's come at St James's Park, and Joe Willock has become the youngest player to score in 6 consecutive Premier League games to go 1-up against Sheffield United. Lovely ball from Jacob Murphy. Terrific header. And his fantastic form continues.
Brilliant. We mentioned it before.
What a signing he's been.
Excellent signing. Making a difference, and that's what you got to do.
I don't know how Everton couldn't score against Sheffield United, but Newcastle can.
Sky Sports main event. Goal so far at Goodison on Sky Sports Premier League, and that game at St James's Park on Sky Sports Mix.
I don't know what that means.
Crafting our electrified range of hybrid and all-electric vehicles, we ask one question.
So, if you could explain what you mean by that comment, Bushmonkey815. Jack goes to Man United. Who cares? I don't think Grealish will go to Man United.
The Lexus UX self-charging hybrid. It's how it feels.
I'm sorry if they try and sign him, but I don't think he'll go Man United.
Well, Ryan Mason's side have not
Because he looks happy at Aston Villa, so I think he will stay there.
Fans. 2 attempts from them, 11 from Aston Villa, who lead 2-1. Chris
So second half is about to start. Please tell me you've made a sub.
Well, it certainly wasn't a good look.
Doesn't look like he's made. Doesn't look like he has.
When they were cheered off at half time. And Villa just delaying the start of the second half. Ollie Watkins a bit late returning.
I wonder why that is.
There is an England striker on the score sheet, but it's not Harry Kane. It is Ollie Watkins, who's given Villa the lead. That they
Can't
will
believe he's
look to
leaving Winks
protect
on.
at the start of the second half.
Maybe, but I don't think he'll go Man United.
Here's Ollie Watkins.
Please. Please tell me why he's left Winks on the pitch.
This half than we did for most of the first half. His target.
No, we're going to go straight to how we were playing before.
Now,
With
El Ghazi.
just letting them run at you, and you're not going to do anything bad, you're not going to defend, you're not going to do nothing.
Just escaped El Ghazi. Still managed to prod it back to the camber though. This is John McGinn. Now Grealish.
Why?
Target delivers with a cross, which
Head
is
it out.
cleared by Alderweireld.
Right, come on, Dele. Right, come on, Kane.
Managing to find Harry Kane who needs support. Son is there.
It's just not
Bending round for him, but ends up bending it.
too far.
His regular partner. But better there from Tottenham, but more
Right, win the
intent.
ball back. Right, come on. Oh, they almost reached that. Just we need more urgency. How is he free?
Anwar El Ghazi. Alderweireld gets across.
To block it. He's probably been our best player, so like Toby. How can you lose your man like that?
Defence are absolutely nowhere. It's too easy that. He just delays that a second too late. He allows Alderweireld to get across and block that.
I swear most of our defence is non-existent.
Retrieve for Anwar El Ghazi to take this corner for Aston
And I
Villa.
thought fans would make a difference, but apparently for Spurs it's just
Three defenders in a line.
not happening.
That means waiting in that queue.
Corner delivered.
Watkins who climbs.
Headed, but Lloris saves it.
2v1 there at the back post.
What are you doing?
Stopping the break. Son here putting on the pressure. Ali underneath the clearance.
Come on.
Here's Winks. Sergio Reguilon. Now Dele Alli.
Come on, Sonny.
Some space.
Pass, pick it.
And it's Bergwijn again.
Oh, come on.
Martinez coming to Villa's rescue. And there's Ali with the attempt.
Oh,
That means it is.
he's blocked it up.
Turns it behind.
Heads it out for a corner.
We talked about Sergio Reguilon in the first half, unfortunately being involved in both goals of Aston Villa, but he does everything here, the Tottenham fullback, to drive his teammates forward. They end up in the box. He should score Stephen Bergwijn, really. And this should be 2-2. But it all
Should have
came
scored
from
there.
Sergio Reguilon,
It's
just
a good save, but
pushing forward, working hard, showing a bit of intent, and getting
It's a
his
bit better.
teammates on the front foot.
it'd be better if we scored, but it's better.
It's Son with the
Right.
corner. It's passed away by Courtney Hawes. Harry Winks with the attempt, and Hawes in the way of that one as well. It is another.
At least Winks has done something right. He's won us a corner.
Harry Kane was desperate to get on with it. It looked for a moment as as though he might take it, but even though he used to be a regular corner taker for England, he has stopped away into an area where Spurs probably needed more.
Come on.
Yeah, he has got great technique, Harry Kane, but they want him in the box attacking the ball rather than taking it. Son pulling the corner all the way back to Højbjerg.
Whipped back in. No.
But cleared by
Header.
Winks.
Oh, of course that's a foul, isn't it?
From Harry Winks to give away the free kick. Of course, Spurs looking to hold on to a place in Europe, but coming under pressure because Everton, who started the game 3 points behind them, have taken the lead. It's a header from Richarlison to give them that lead against Wolves. And at the moment, as things stand, that really does crank up the pressure.
What? We need to win this game.
In their bid to get into the Europa League, preferably. Well, that's a blow for Tottenham. You can see Tottenham do have a significantly better goal difference than Everton, but it's going to make it a very nervy last day for them. And West Ham, of course, still to play.
We need to win this.
Tonight at West Brom.
Right, get it. Come on, Kane. Come on. Oh my. He needs to score. He's had 2 chances. He needs to score. At least one of them. Come on.
Spurs who have received the wake-up call loud and clear. That reaction from the crowd at half-time told its own story. Here's Ali. And it's a corner.
Another corner. Come on.
He's wrong option there, Dele Alli, for me. He set that back for Sergio Reguilon on the edge of the box. It's Harry Kane here bursting forward, showing his strength. It's a lovely weighted pass. Superb weighted pass. And I just think maybe he could have gone on the deck with that shot, but nevertheless, he's hit the target, fair play. And it's a decent save from Martinez. Traore having to be helped back to his feet. As they look to defend another Tottenham corner. It's an area where Spurs are having some joy at the moment. Son with a kick.
Oh, come on. Come on, header it. No. Right, get the ball back now.
Here's Grealish. Under severe pressure from Emil Højbjerg. That's better from Højbjerg.
Yeah, no fans backing it around, but I thought they would make a difference in their performance. But from the first half, not really.
In those several areas, but he started this. He started here with a bit more bowering. He's got close to Grealish there, and he's got a bit more intent. Grealish.
Don't get the. Don't let him. Right, he blocks it with his legs, but Aston Villa still have it. Oh, don't let him. Oh, thank God he's hit it over. We're on thin ice right now. Defending. When have we ever looked comfortable defending? Oh, Son, what was that? Come on. Come on, Son.
They're fuming here because they felt that Anwar El Ghazi should have had a free kick, but Spurs continue to build to Dean Smith's fury. And here's Reguilon. Bergwijn.
Spurs get a foul. Stop dithering. Come on. Come on, Sonny.
Son.
Come on.
Reguilon with the early ball across.
Oh, he's hit it over.
It's amazing, isn't it? I know it's one word intent. It's the same players here that we had in the first half. You know, Ryan Mason hasn't made any substitutions. He's not changed the shape. It's just Tottenham have decided to play on the front foot in this first 9 or 10 minutes, and they've had more attempts at goal than they did in the first 45 minutes.
They're playing better, but they need to show more.
It's a tough summer ahead, but in a way, holds all the aces with the contract that Harry Kane is on here, and you really won't be shortchanged in the transfer market, the Spurs chairman. It's not a full-on conclusion. Harry Kane won't be playing this football game next. All the rumour, which club is going to go to, Daniel Levy, I promise you, he's as tough a negotiator as there is in football.
Come on.
It's almost a 7-year itch, really, for Harry Kane. That's the length of time that he's been a regular in this Spurs outfit, trying and failing to win a major trophy with them.
Yes, we know.
Over a long period of time, of course, they've got a game against one of his former clubs at the weekend, Leicester.
Oh, that's going to be a great game.
Is it the time
I'm 22.
for Harry Kane? He's got a big couple of months ahead, bid for national glory. He turns 28 in July, on the 28th of that month, which is why perhaps the clock is ticking and big decisions need to be made. Here's Bertrand Traoré.
Come Aston Villa again. Seriously, what are you doing?
And it's Ollie Watkins who tries to drive it across, and it's cleared in the end by Eric Dyer. It's absolute panic.
I don't know what we're doing here.
Villa get into the Tottenham Hotspur penalty box. There's absolute panic written all over the faces of the Tottenham Hotspur players. They're slashing at things. They don't look confident. They're reacting. They're not anticipating. As much as they've started really well here, Tottenham Hotspur in the second half.
We're still bad at the back. Really bad at the back. Aston Villa with the corner. Whipped in. How is he still... Oh, it's offside. I bet you're happy right now.
Just over 30% of all goals are scored from set plays, so...
Right, come on Spurs.
You get it right and you get that delivery right, because otherwise you let the opposition off the hook, and they've done that there, Aston Villa.
I don't know. Unless Spurs show some more intent, or continue to show intent. Come on, that's better. We're passing the ball better. There's no one there. Move that ball in. Oh! Come on. Oh, it just slipped.
Two very different things. He's right on the scene as Harry Kane heads that ball down into a dangerous area. Aston Villa centre-backs there first.
I have a feeling he's not going to make any subs at this moment in time, which I think is a mistake. Oh, come on, man. Why are you just letting them have the ball? Where is the defending? Come on. So, how? How come they can keep the ball, but us, it's just... Oh, another free kick.
Start of this half, this first 10 minutes or so, you know, it's been Tottenham have been on the front foot, but when you get John McGinn producing a little bit of skill like that, it doesn't have to give your teammates a bit of a lift when you've been under a bit of pressure, and that was outstanding play from John McGinn.
I've got to defend this.
So piece for Tottenham to defend against here. Jack Grealish on his long overdue return to the starting 11 will be looking to cause them a problem.
Yeah, I've been a Spurs fan all my life. Right, come on. Right, Winks, you better do something here. Right, now pass it. How is that a foul?
Yeah, it was a free kick. Tanganga knows what he's doing there. He just puts his leg in front of.
Oh my god.
Was it Nakamba? Yes, it was. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. That is a free kick.
I think Wink should have kicked it a bit harder, to be honest.
The referee's got that right. Good work there from Nakamba.
I can't see Grealish going anywhere this summer, to be honest.
In many ways, there's a lot of good work off the ball for Aston Villa.
Can't say the same for Kane, but you know, it is what it is.
The room forward very much breaks those attacks up from the opposition. Unsung hero.
Oh, come on.
This means
Get that, Lloris. Why can we never keep the ball? Why is it so hard? He's got to be careful because he's on yellow. So he can't go in. Oh, that was so close to going in. Went wide of the post.
Tom McGinn again at the heart of it. Said before the game he's very much the beat in his Villa team. We always talk about Jack Grealish, and rightly so, he's an excellent player, Jack. But this John McGinn, I tell you what, he's breaking it up, he's winning tackles.
No, I don't play Xbox One.
He's a super player, John McGinn. Scored for Villa on Sunday, did John McGinn. Fourth goal that he scored for Aston Villa in the Premier League.
We haven't seen much from Son.
They've lost every game in which he has scored. Here's Son. Reguilon.
Oh, no one's in. There's not really many people in the box. Come on.
He's hoping his team can keep the momentum they've started with.
Make a sub. Someone in the midfield.
Started the match, they scored after 8 minutes, but very quickly.
And Dombele the cell, so just someone. Bale, bring Bale on. Moore will run at players. He can dribble. He can make things happen. If we don't get a goal in like the next 5 minutes, I mostly do YouTube in my spare time. I watch a lot of I watch a lot of YouTube, music, watch films and stuff. It's too open, which I get because we're trying to get an equaliser, but get him off the ball. I got a corner. They're performing better than us at the moment. I need to make a sub in the next 5 minutes.
Pass the ball quickly. Corner was played short. It's come back out in the end to Jack Grealish.
Seriously?
Nakamba steps in. An attempt to keep it alive. After such a promising start, it's been a bit disappointing for Dean Smith in the way that things have fallen off near the end.
Doesn't look like he's going to make a sub anytime soon. What are you doing? If you still foul, blow your bloody whistle. I just can't deal with it.
Don't forget more action still to come, and a choice of action as well. West Brom against West Ham, live Sky Sports Premier League from 8 o'clock. And Liverpool will keep on pushing for the Champions League. They're at Burnley. Also from 8 Sky Sports main event.
Come on, man. Come on. Son. Oh. There was a right. but just the ball wasn't what it should be.
Right in his thinking there, son. He just got away from the pass from. There's Nakamba.
Right, come on.
Stepped in just as Gaz's eyes were lighting up.
Oh, just keep the ball, but just can't control it.
Quite a number of times tonight, Aston Villa, where Son has wanted a bit more time, Dele Alli's wanted more time, and then they actually got them Villa and pounced on it. Here's McGinn.
I would never place a bet on a game.
Now Grealish.
So why is it that Aston Villa are so wanting to win the ball back so quickly, but Spurs were just happy to have them have it, even though we are currently 2-1 down, and you're just letting him. Oh, seriously!
Stopped in the end by Toby Alderweireld, who took the sting.
I swear he's our only defender right now.
I know he's on the yellow card, but he's got to do more than that to try and stop Traore, because he's danced through there and he's got into the box. Too easy. We'll see here. He's playing in the Traore. Closes down.
What is he doing?
And I know he's on a yellow card, and you've got to be careful.
We can't just let him.
That's just too easy. Tottenham really have struggled to stamp their authority on this midfield. The ball is played across.
Oh,
and
great!
Watkins is in looking for a second.
Just he's gonna get it.
Such patience in the end. Well, the flag.
Oh, finally the flag goes up.
Not that he was to know that at the time. No, I don't think Ollie knew that at the time, and he'd be disappointed that Ollie Watkins, he's got to get a shot off, because he's in a great position to do that. But I know the flag goes up, but he'd be disappointed the way that played out.
Right, Ryan, I'm begging you now, make a sub. Someone in the midfield.
Was off, went through the motions anyway.
And Dombele, with Celso. Just bring on someone. Or Bale. You know. Come on.
Starting to lose a bit of faith. Here's Ali.
Oh, come on. Dele! Oh my god. Oh, it's offside.
He was offside. Bit of excitement there. Good play by Dele Alli. Sticks with it. Carries on in the box, and yeah, that's
just offside.
Offside.
Otherwise, that could have been a penalty.
But what Tottenham don't want to be doing is going 3-1 down, because then you bring in Gareth Bale on or Moura or Lamella, and then it's a long way back. Let's just keep it if it's going to be 2-1. They've got a better chance of bringing one of these forward-thinking players on that could change something for Tottenham in an instant. But they've got to be careful they don't go an extra goal down. Bale's introduction surely now can't be too far away.
Well, we better make it now.
Spurs on their last 5 Premier League meetings with Aston Villa. Harry Kane has scored in the 4 in which he's played.
I just need to put my laptop on charge, otherwise it's gonna die on me.
So far the Spurs have fallen to Bergwijn, who's taken 1 and had 2 saved by Emi Martinez in this second half.
We could be winning this game if we took at least one of those chances. Just nothing's happening for us right now. How's he still not made any subs? I still don't get how he's not made any subs yet. I don't understand what he's waiting for. Just don't get it.
Only the goalkeepers have had fewer touches than Harry Kane today, which is a measure of just how subdued Aston Villa have managed to keep it. Yeah, you know, we're going to give we're criticising Tottenham because
right, here comes Bale.
Tottenham Hotspur that we thought we were going to see today, considering what's on the game, but we've got to give credit to Aston Villa.
Finally, he's making a sub.
number 9, hence the flutter of excitement.
Finally.
Aston Villa, this is the problem. Done very, very well in this game. He could have been further ahead. It's only 2-1, and then a player like Gareth Bale comes on with the ability to change the game in an instant. And that would be a threat. If they can get the ball to Gareth,
Throw the ball.
So certainly on his left foot, then things can happen.
Is that a corner?
Bale's introduction delayed for now as Aston Villa win a corner.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Just holding fire on the change until this is seen through.
Now I've got to defend this corner.
Bertrand Traore with the kick.
Head it out.
Maybe got his head to it initially. Winks, who completed the clearance. Played by Højbjerg, who was looking for Ali but couldn't locate him.
Yeah.
Grealish.
If we end up losing this game, I'm not going to cry in a cup of tea.
Watkins always there on his shoulder. He's busy with his movements. Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, it's great when he's behind. He puts pressures on the defenders as well. He chases things down.
But you know, happy being single, I guess.
In his first season in the Premier League.
Son with the ball across towards Bergwijn and Target with the header back.
Right, can Bale come on now?
From the left back from Villa. He knows where Steve Bergwijn is. Bergwijn's faster than him, but he puts himself in a good position that Target.
Are we allowed to make our sub now, or what? Because he's been so slow.
Harry Kane, and they had money burning a hole in their pocket, and they were looking for another English striker. Whether Ollie Watkins might feature on that list. They've apparently spoken to him before about being a backup to Harry Kane.
Come on.
Which was one of the reasons why he chose Villa ahead of that other option.
Yeah, they don't blame Ollie Watkins.
For goodness sake, Delhi.
Fantastic at Brentford, 2-3 years, scoring goals for fun, and he doesn't want to be coming into the Premier League as backup. He's certainly better than that. And, I think it's the right choice to go to Villa.
Right, here comes Bale.
And when you arrive, they had Wesley playing the
Bergwijn off.
number 9, and he's muscling his way in there.
He definitely should have scored more than one goal, to be honest.
Number 9 himself.
Well, a great reception as you'd expect for the man coming on to replace Stephen Bergwijn. All the talk has been about a Tottenham Hotspur Stadium farewell for Harry Kane, but the greater likelihood is of it being one for Gareth Bale as his loan spell from Real Madrid comes to an end. And there's going to be an Aston Villa change as well, with Douglas Luiz poised to come
Hurry
on.
up, man.
No rush to make that substitution.
So Grealish is coming off. I'm a bit surprised about that.
Walk off from Jack Grealish, but good from his perspective to get more than 70
We don't really
minutes
have a manager at this
under his
moment in
belt.
time.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that. Kingsman will be happy with that. And more important,
Ryan Mason is just interim.
70 minutes.
So it wouldn't make sense to sack him when he's on interim, you know.
No worries.
Target.
What was
Dean Smith will be saying from that target, and the ball comes out to Gareth Bale. Keep him on his right foot. Easier said than done, though.
Oh, and Ndombele's coming on.
On its way. Tongi and Ndombele, who
I would have
scored
made
on
that
his
sub
debut for Spurs
half time.
against Villa. Will be the next man
But
introduced.
I don't know why he didn't make subs at half time, because clearly we're missing something in the midfield. I mean, there's still a little bit of time for maybe to do something,
Scored a
but
hat-trick against Sheffield United, which was the first he'd scored in the Premier League since when he got
Come
at Villa
on.
Park.
I mean, he got the ball.
Takes down
And now it's
El Ghazi there.
Difficult, it doesn't matter how good you are as a player. Coming onto the pitch is always difficult to get at the pace of the game. And certainly when your team's not performing as well as they can be, it's not going to be that.
right. Winks off finally, and Ndombele.
Tongi and Ndombele in replacing Harry Winks will hope to snap a greater mark of authority really on that midfield area. A battle that Villa had so far been winning.
Yeah, and I think when Harry Winks had a knock on his knee in the first half, didn't help him out either. I think it probably slowed him down somewhat.
Please do not make any excuses for Winks for this performance.
Here's Ali.
Come on. Fouled. Why is he chucking the ball away?
Here's Højbjerg.
Come on.
Now Reguilon.
Come on, Bale. Oh, come on.
To the right to Harry Kane.
Come on, Kane.
Bit off balance, but still gets his shot away.
Oh.
And Martinez has to be
Got
really
it.
sharp to deal with it. Great play, Harry Kane. He makes it look so simple, Harry
Tim
Kane.
Sherwood.
But to get that shot off and from that angle with that power under that much pressure.
I don't think Tim Sherwood was that great of a manager. I'd say our best manager was Pochettino. But he got sacked because we just weren't performing. Oh, that would have worked. Oh. Come on.
Gives possession away.
More
Here's
intense.
Ndombele.
We've got basically 15 minutes to save some part of this season. That's better, come on.
Went out to engage with Ndombele, but he emerges with it.
Come
Finds
on.
Japhet Tanganga.
No, that's not.
He's got to do better than that. Japhet Tanganga looks a little
I don't know,
bit
I mean, it's still
tired. I know he hasn't
15-ish
run a
minutes to
football
go.
this season, but in that position, with these
Could easily
circumstances,
change.
at the very least, you've got to put a decent cross into the box. Looked like a tired cross that. Came the grill there, big off balance, still managed to get his shot away, and the deflection wouldn't have helped. Maybe
All it
Martinez
takes is like
scores.
one chance and then...
So playing against Douglas Luiz now, Spurs throw. Well, if Dean Smith and you're looking at Tottenham's front four, Dele Alli, Harry Kane, Gareth Bale and Son, you know, that's quite frightening really.
Hello, Lex.
It's Son with a cross.
No.
Pause.
Come on.
There's Ali.
Stop different on the ball.
Now, Ndombele.
Just...
This is Højbjerg. Oh, the big diagonal's on. He's delayed it a little bit, but it was on
Come
earlier.
on.
Ali.
Oh.
For Kane, it's Target who clears. Konsa. Got to get up the pitch, Aston Villa. Just Tottenham are just starting to get a bit of a vibe in this last 10, 15 minutes. Aston Villa have got to get up the pitch, got to get their hands on the ball and get some passes off, because it's too early just to sit in and try and see it out.
Oh, Arsenal have scored.
Well, Nicola Pepe has put Arsenal a goal up at Crystal Palace. Highlights will be available shortly after the full-time whistle on the Sky Sports YouTube channel.
That's put
And Arsenal
1
now
point.
within touching distance of Spurs themselves, just a point behind in that very congested area.
Oh, we've got enough free kick.
To put some breathing space between themselves and their rivals. Liverpool likewise. Tanganga there and El Ghazi really tugging at each other, but he falls funny to Tanganga, and I hope he's okay. He's holding his
position. I thought he was holding his knee. Looks to be in a little bit of pain there. But he's a game boy, El Ghazi. He likes the, like I said in the first half, he likes those duels 1v1s. If you're Ryan Mason, and what you do past 10 or 15 minutes, maybe with time added on, if you bring on a Lamella or a Mora or a Lascelles, take off maybe a Højbjerg, obviously then you're missing a lot of defensive players in the centre of midfield, but they may lose 3 or 4 and lose 2, you know, to try and gamble and go for that extra goal, get another offensive player on the pitch, to try and even things up.
So here comes, looks like Matt Doherty's coming on.
Chosen one to come on here in place of Japhet Tanganga.
I feel bad for Tanganga because this season's been filled with injuries for him.
Did have Serge Aurier as a backup option as well, although Aurier himself missed the weekend with injury.
This doesn't look too good.
Matt Doherty is very much an offensive thinking fullback, and I think obviously Ryan's hands have been forced a bit there. With Tanganga coming off the right back.
Clearly in a lot of pain as well, Japhet Tanganga. El Ghazi showing his concern.
I've got a feeling this could be a really bad injury.
The senior went down using a bit of pain, Japhet Tanganga, and just looking a little bit tired 5 minutes previous to that, and maybe that's had a bearing on it, but hopefully he's okay.
Well, the ice is on for Jack Grealish, another 70 minutes under his belt for the Villa captain.
A big summer for Jack Grealish.
Bergwijn was the man who gave Spurs such a positive start.
It was such a good goal.
Well, yeah, it was a great start, Mr. Bergwijn. He's intent here, bounces off 2 or 3 Aston Villa players. There's one thing in his mind. And then
It
this
just
happens,
went.
which is unfortunate for Sergio Reguilón, but then again he's involved in this. He has 2 opportunities to clear it. He doesn't. Ollie Watkins is onto it, back of the net, 2-1, and it was very much a different game, but you know, Aston Villa deserved that the first 45 minutes. They were by far the superior team. Tottenham have been a little bit better this half, but Aston Villa, to date, you know, this 82 minutes, they've done enough to be in front so far.
Well, right from the very off, this didn't look good for Japhet.
I feel so bad for him.
But it is a sad way for his evening to end, and in all probability his season as well. With just that one game at Leicester to come at the weekend for Spurs. Both of these teams are going to have some kind of influence on the battle for a top 4 place, with Villa taking on Chelsea in their final game. But Matt Doherty is on here now in
Could
place
take something
of
special to us
Japhet
too.
Tanganga.
I feel like if we can get a goal now, then, you know,
Here's Alderweireld.
it'll be an interesting last
Gareth Bale
period.
with the layoff. Camber sliding in to win it.
Oh,
Here's Target and Louise.
why is he always free?
And pulled across to Traore. It's fallen here for Ollie Watkins.
Block.
It's a good block.
Oh, should be 3-1.
Come on.
Should be 3-1 there. Great defending, by the way, but should be 3-1. We'll have had 2 opportunities
No.
there where they should, you know, that should be 3-1, and hopefully that won't come back to haunt them.
It was Eric Dyer who made the block.
Yeah, he's already on the floor, right, Dyer. He just,
You've done something right.
well, he wasn't already on the floor, but he was going down to the floor. But Aston Villa there, fantastic opportunity to put this game to bed.
Oh, what is he doing?
the crowd.
I don't think that free kick was taken properly. It wasn't, definitely not in the right position. I think it was a rolling ball, so...
Come on,
Certainly going to be
man.
a time opportunity here for Spurs to find their way back into the game. There was a 4-minute hold-up for the Tanganga injury.
Just one good chance and we're back in
We
it,
have
but
various substitutions as well in this second half.
I haven't seen much from the subs so far. Come on.
Villa
That's better, come on.
the security of the third goal still, especially
Come
as
on.
Spurs going strongly here with Son.
Come on.
Reguilon gets it across and Corby Hawes cuts it out.
Oh, Harry Kane is 8 yards out and there's no one near him. And if Sergio Reguilon can just find that pass, it's an easy goal for Harry Kane. But it's
How's
good
he
play
missed?
from Tottenham.
Come
It's
on,
good
man.
defending as well from Corby Hawes.
Son's corner.
It's always the same place as heading it.
Reguilon managed to
How is that?
Traore, but
Oh.
Douglas Luiz. It's 2 against 2. Watkins up with him.
Block him. Come on.
Watkins tries to bring it back inside and just allow Dele Alli the opportunity
Come on,
to steal it
Tottenham.
back from him.
He had a few opportunities, Ollie Watkins, that he should have normally would do better than he has
Come on,
done
Bale.
in those opportunities this evening.
Here's Gareth Bale. Gets it across.
Oh, no one's
And
there.
it's cleared by Ezri Konsa.
Come on.
Now Ndombele. Doherty's ball
Oh,
in.
come on.
It's Bale. Playing with the ball across, and Martinez makes that his.
Good run from Dele Alli there across the front post. He's unlucky there, Harry Kane tries to pick him out, but Martinez does really well to claim that.
I know it's 2-1.
It's better from Tottenham.
Just need to get in a bloody goal. Oh, stop time
Ollie
wasting.
Watkins had a great opportunity there to maybe put this game to bed, or at least get a shot off, and he didn't do it.
Come on.
Doherty.
Aston Villa, when they get themselves in those good positions, they've got to be a bit more clinical because they don't always arrive. Good opportunities. They've got to be a bit more
Come on,
clinical in
Tottenham.
that final third.
Don't know why we didn't show this much intensity. No, I'm glad I didn't. I'm not in the stadium.
Ndombele.
Especially from that first half. Come on!
Doherty pulls it across.
Oh my.
It's cleared by John McGinn.
I was saying something, but I can't remember what I was saying.
Stoppage time approaching, but Aston Villa are going to give a debut here to one of their really promising young players at the age of 17. This is going to be a debut for Carney Chukwuemeka, a player that they brought in from Northampton, and he's been part of Villa's very successful run in the FA Youth Cup. In fact, he got a goal in the semi-final against West Bromwich Albion that took them to a forthcoming final against Liverpool. It's been a very slow walk-off by Marvellous Nakamba, but what a marvellous moment this is.
Yeah, it's
for
on
the
Sky,
teenagers.
but me personally, I don't pay for it.
What a marvellous day Marvellous is. Yeah, brilliant for the young lad. He's coming from Northampton, and good on Dean Smith as well. He's put a bit of faith in him, and it'll be a great experience for the young lad.
He has shown a willingness to promote from the youth teams.
Oh, come on.
Charge Dean Smith. Malcolm Ramsey, of course, has been given 1 or 2 opportunities this season. Here is Doherty.
Right, come on, Son.
Now Son. And Doherty who pulls it back.
Come on.
In by Ali.
Come on, man.
Bale.
Oh. Oh.
Great work from Bale. Just
A bit
come
too
down in
high.
time for him to get a really serious shot away.
An absolute nightmare for any defender when
That ball's in that area, and it's at Gareth Bale when he's at his chest. Look at his awareness. It doesn't come down for him to get a good volley off, but his awareness in those situations is absolutely fantastic, really are.
We're running out of time here. It's not like we haven't had chances. We've had chances to at least equalise.
Being honest, I think Aston Villa have already done enough to win this game, but you know, football's not like that. Against Tottenham Hotspur, with some of the talent they've got, it only takes a moment and something can happen.
Come on.
And here's Bale.
Come on, Bale.
Now Kane.
Come on.
There are 6 added minutes.
Right, 6 minutes. Come on. There's no one there. 6 minutes to do something.
He's done well this half, Sergio Reguilon. He's not let
Oh, what are you doing?
Trying to make things happen. That was a mistake by Dele Alli. McGinn took advantage, and here's the youngster Chukwuemeka.
Come on.
Oh, just the wrong side of Ollie Watkins, that pass. Well, his thought on carrying it to the corner, but then he's seen an opportunity to get away from Alderweireld. Again, seems to be lining up the shot, tried in the interlane off to Ollie Watkins.
Come on.
Just too many bodies there. But
Right, we've got a free kick.
stops the break.
I think there's loads of teams that need good luck.
The yellow cards for, is it for John McGinn? Yes, it is. But if you're Aston Villa, I think that's a good foul to give away. Just stop Tottenham on the counter-attack.
Come on, man.
Minute of the added 6 has gone. No way through there for Gareth Bale. Douglas Luiz emerging with it.
I don't know what's...
And he's found his way through to Bertrand Traore. He could finish it here. Just shows too much of it though to Eric Dyer, and Hugo Lloris has been able to keep that one in.
Right, come on.
Traore, Ollie Watkins, they've been in some positions tonight where on another night they would have done better. They keep getting opportunities, and they're not making the best of them, unfortunately. And it's through towards Gareth Bale.
No. I don't think so.
Good challenge there. Tyrone Mings.
That, if you're talking about that free kick or whatever, that was a foul.
Good defending from the Villa centre back. He's offside, is he? But it's a lovely weighted pass again from Dele Alli, but it's good defending, Tyrone Mings.
4 minutes.
Villa.
Why did they take so long to get off the pitch?
Having to leave by the shortest possible route. Well, he showed some skill tonight, Bertrand Traore, and if he'd have finished off some of the movements that he's been involved in, then honestly we'd be talking about him playing for Real Madrid, because some of the things he's done have been fantastic, but the final product he's let himself down a little bit. The Villa fans might have been crying out for a big name. They've got one there in Jadon Philogene Bidace. Good for the sales of the replica shirts when you've got the
oh, come on, man.
for that one. But what a moment for 19-year-old winger who can play on either side. Senior debut for him. So
come
two
on.
youngsters flooded here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, very positive for Aston Villa.
Oh, seriously, you're just going to give the ball away again?
Straight into the action, looking for Chukwuemeka. Come on, and he doesn't look phased at all. He shows some lovely touches. He's bright, he's live, he's obviously very excited.
Come on, Spurs.
He doesn't look phased by it.
Oh my god.
Ings slicing it forward. And here is Philogene Bidace. Now Chukwuemeka. Pause. Here's Carney Chukwuemeka. Oh, he's hit the post!
Oh my goodness.
So unlucky with a real souvenir
Where are you?
to take away from his debut.
Come on.
Looks like he's been there forever.
What are
Not
you?
at all phased by it. Make good decisions, he's confident, and he's very unlucky there not to win the game, really, for Aston Villa.
It's not enough time.
Well, the margins so fine there. Here's Bale.
No one's.
This is putting Tottenham's European ambitions under serious pressure. Everton have completed their victory. Arsenal are a goal to the good as well. For the returning fans here tonight, it's a deeply troubling scenario, the fact that European
Yeah, I know he did.
might not be happening here next season. Very difficult. You can't just turn off and on, especially at this level. The opposition don't allow you to do that. So very important when you start the game well, you continue in that vein. Tottenham just didn't do that in the first half, and
I don't know what's happening.
they find themselves in trouble.
One last chance.
Kane with a cross. Martinez.
Equal to it.
Really, Kane has just crossed that. You want Harry Kane in the box attacking that cross, and unfortunately there's only one of him. He's been a little bit subdued this evening, as has his teammates. The way it's looking, they're very much Tottenham Hotspur are playing their way into a defeat here.
You think basically the game's over?
Things a real letdown for Tottenham Hotspur, who are booed off by their returning fans.
To be honest, I don't blame them.
Harry Kane into the game, and despite a bright start for Ryan Mason's side when they took the lead in the 8th minute, a nightmare for Sergio Reguilon, an own goal. He then lost possession in the build-up to what's turned out to be the winning goal.
Lost
there was
to
an England
Spurs.
striker on the score sheet, but it was Ollie Watkins.
It's not good enough.
Spurs 1, Villa 2.
Yeah, great moment for him, great for Aston Villa as well. They finished their away season with another victory on the
I
road.
can't see us beating Leicester.
From them.
Not if we perform like that.
Everton have beaten Wolves by 1-0. Richarlison
So
with that. That means 3 wins out of 3 with fans at Goodison Park this season, and 2 wins from 16 when they haven't been there.
Unless other games go our way.
Still leading Sheffield United by a goal to nil, but that one hasn't finished.
Can't see us playing in European competition. So
Spurs 2-1, and Arsenal currently 1 up at half-time at Crystal Palace. Nicola Pepe has got the only goal so far.
Don't really much I can
still
say.
to come in the Premier League this evening. This is how things stand. Spurs
The only thing we have is a good goal
Look how tight it
difference,
is
and that's
behind
it.
them now. West Ham also on 59. Everton climbing up on 59 as well. Arsenal could have 58 points if it stays that way. Still so much up for grabs. Newcastle will have 3 points more, will be climbing to 15th place if they can hold on there against Sheffield United. More reaction on Sky Sports News and across our digital channels on the games that have happened so far today, with 2 more still to come. It's West Ham with Spurs slip, hoping they can take advantage now at the Hawthorns. That's an 8:15 kickoff.
I have no idea what else to say.
Where Liverpool go, still chasing Champions League football. Win tonight, and they are back in the top 4.
Yes. Season's dead. Well, I mean, it was dead a long time ago, but now it's officially dead. It's not good enough. But it is what it is. If you watched my stream, thanks for watching. Yeah, probably will leave, you know. I don't blame him, to be honest. Yeah, he's not going to go Aston Villa. I'd say Man City is probably the most likely option. if he's allowed to leave anyways. But I think there's loads of players that probably want to leave in the summer. But yeah, look out for my player ratings tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be doing another live watch-along to Leicester game on Sunday, so look out for that. But player ratings tomorrow. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say. I kind of need to go drown my sorrows, like I normally do after a loss. Or normally I eat my sorrows, but I just say my drown my sorrows because it makes more sense. But thanks for joining me on my live stream. Sadly, it wasn't the live stream I was hoping for, especially because of how we started the game. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have any words for what that was. Honestly, I just a shit time right now. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you with my play ratings tomorrow.
Mel is a warrior, especially about bills. But look, car's in for a service and she's more laid back than a sloth in a deck chair.